everyone. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about matter. So can anybody tell me exactly what is matter? Don't look at my computer.
That has mass and takes up space.
Something that has mass and takes up space. Okay. Any other thoughts on what matter is? It has volume. Good. Okay.
There's different states of matter.
They are. So, can you tell me a little more? What are the different states of matter?
Liquid, gas, and solid.
Liquid, gas, and solid. Okay, good. So is everything on Earth matter, or is it like some stuff is matter, or like how would you differentiate what exactly matter is? So is everything on Earth matter, do you think? Like living, non-living doesn't matter?
Yes.
So why is that? Like what makes it matter?
I thought living things weren't matter.
Living things were not matter? Okay.
No, because isn't isn't a cell still made out of? Oh gosh, I'm getting
Takes up
confused.
space in your body, like
Yeah.
it has volume. Maybe I'm thinking of a different class.
No, you're fine. So what do y'all think? Do living things matter or not matter? You think they are?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because living things take up mass and have volume and take up space. So that would be considered matter. Good. So what about, living things, non-living things are matter. So like this table is matter, this computer, us, our hair, everything. But what about like lights and whatnot? Is that matter?
Light itself.
Light itself, yeah.
I feel like you can walk through it. So
You can also walk through air then, air is matter. But I think light, it's more of like a ray, so it's not matter.
It's kind of like that video we watched with the little boy, and they asked him if air was matter.
Yeah, and they could put it in that bottle.
Yeah, they put it in the
can't-
syringe.
Yeah, you can't do anything like that with light. It doesn't take
Yeah.
up any kind of space.
You can't capture it. It doesn't have definite volume.
Well, couldn't you capture it by heating up something? Like a magnifying glass can capture the heat from the sun and light something on fire.
but it's still a ray.
Yeah, but it's still, you can't it doesn't have a definite volume.
That's true.
So matter has mass and like a definite volume, and light doesn't.
Okay.
So we've talked about how matter has mass and takes up space, and matter is pretty much everything around you, and matter is made of atoms and molecules also, and there are 3 different states of matter: liquid, solid, and gas. And so now I have like a list of things or not things, and that we can go through, and we're going to discuss whether we think that it's matter or not. Okay. So the first one is rocks. Yeah. So why do you think rocks are matter?
Because they take up space. It's got a definite volume.
It's a solid.
Good. And okay, the next one is baby powder.
Yeah.
Why?
It takes up space.
Good. What about milk?
Liquid.
Good. And what about air? And so it's a gas. Good. Okay, and so we talked about light, and so to touch on that again, light is made up of things called photons, and these photons can possess some of the properties of matter, like kind of what you were saying, Emily. For example, they're always moving, and when they move, they can exert a usually very small force on an object, just like moving matter can, but most of the time light is just light. So you were kind of on the right track when you were talking about that. So what about dust? What about love? No. Why does love not matter?
Can't put it up in a jar and make it hold space.
That's true. That's very true. What about cells? Yeah. So why are cells considered matter?
Because they take up space in your body.
And they're made of atoms. So what about atoms? Are they matter?
No.
No. Why not?
I mean, maybe because they take up
Don't
Space in a
atoms make
cell.
up matter, so they are matter.
Yes. So they're not like classified as matter, but they make up matter.
Like atoms make this table, so this table has matter. It's a solid.
Yeah,
It's like a
exactly.
stepping stone too.
Yeah, it's kind of like the way I think of it is when you make cookies, like flour and eggs are cookies, but they make up cookies. I just thought of that off the top of my head right now. That's how I think of it. What about fire?
Fire.
Yeah.
It's the release of matter.
And it's a gas, right?
So is it matter?
Fire's a gas.
it produces gas.
But the flame is not a gas.
And it comes from combustion, which is a reaction. I don't know.
I don't think that fire is matter.
Because you can't really like
If you capture a flame, like if you try to put the lid on,
goes out.
it just goes out.
It doesn't take up space per se.
Yeah.
so I don't think so.
I feel like it produces heat, but heat's not matter.
Any other thoughts about that?
Well, like for instance, when you burn a piece of wood, like it's releasing everything that piece of wood was made out of back into the air. So I guess yeah, it would be matter.
So the flame itself is a mixture of gases, which is vaporized fuel, oxygen, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, water vapor, and a lot of other stuff. And so since it's a mixture of gases, and gas is matter, so the flame itself is matter. But the light produced by the flame is energy, not matter. So, what about smoke? Does that matter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Capture
Yes, because it's a gas. Good job. And salt?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a solid. And what about Mars and Jupiter?
They're
Yes.
very big.
Yeah, they're just very big.
Yeah. They're a lot. They're massive mass.
Oh,
What about steam?
Yeah.
Good. And rotten apples? What about heat?
No.
No?
Heat would be like the
It's
category
just
of
like
light.
energy applied to air, pretty much, because it heats.
But you can capture heat, like you can heat your house. So you're kind of capturing the heat in your house.
Yeah, you can. But heat is just energy. So it's like it doesn't have a definite volume. And even though heat fills the room, you can't really I guess condense it.
Is it heat sort of like air though?
Yeah,
I
but
think,
heat's in the air.
but air is made up of different atoms and like molecules and stuff. But I don't think heat is. Heat is energy. So, air is made up of carbon dioxide and oxygen and all that stuff. But I don't think heat is energy. It's not made up of different atoms. And what about sound waves?
No.
No. Yeah, because that's energy. And water.
Yes.
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 Bacteria.
Yeah.
You can grow bacteria and it's a solid.
Couldn't it be a liquid too if it was like.
Yeah. So since it has mass and it takes up space, bacteria is matter. What about oxygen?
You got about we'll give you one more minute just to wind up the discussion and recap the
Yeah, I think so, because you can put it in like an oxygen tank.
Yeah, you can capture it. It has different volume. Okay, what about gravity?
No.
That's like
It's more of a force.
Yeah, good. So does anyone else have any questions about matter or any other last minute thoughts? Did you learn anything?
Yeah.
Did you? What'd you learn?
Learn that flame is matter.
Uh-huh.
It's not just heat.
Yeah.
That light isn't like true matter because
Uh-huh.
it's more
All right. Time's up.
Great job.